Hey folks, welcome to the Whiskey Hunter. Happy holidays. This week we go all the way to the Speyside region in Scotland to review a beautiful whiskey from the Balvenie distillery called the Week of the Peat. Let's check it out. 'Cause I'm the whiskey, the whiskey hunter. To help me out with my review this week, I have a special guest, and she is a Balvenie expert. So I'd like to introduce and to say hi to Jamie.
Hey Chris, hey everyone, happy holidays. My name is Jamie and I am the National Brand Ambassador for the Balvenie, and I'm very excited to talk to you about the Week of Peat today.
There it is, folks. The Balvenie, the Week of the Peat, aged for 14 years, 48.3% ABV. Classic looking, classic Balvenie bottle. Just sleek, sophisticated. To talk about this particular expression, once again, here's Jamie.
Okay, so I bet you're wondering why we call it the Week of Peat, and it's a great question. So as a Speyside distillery, we don't often do peated expressions, but around 2002, our old distillery manager, Ian Miller, decided he wanted to experiment a little bit, and because we have our own maltings on site, one of the very few working maltings still left in Scotland, we're able to do all sorts of awesome experiments. So we decided to experiment with a little bit of Speyside peat, and we generally run it just for 1 week a year, right before we close down for the summer and clean everything out. So hence the Week of Peat.
It's almost time for the tasting, folks. But before we get to that, one last time, we're gonna get Jamie's kind of her perspective on this expression. Not really her tasting notes, but just kind of an overview of what we should be kind of expecting with the Week of the Peat.
So one thing that I really like about this malt is that it still manages to be classic Balvenie, even though it's got a little hint of peatiness to it. The Balvenie is, a very classic Speyside style, so nice sweetness, honey, fruitiness, and you still get that all in here, but just with this like really gentle overlay of smoke. It's not aggressive. It's still really, really well balanced. It's a little higher in ABV, so it's 48.3% ABV. So if you want to throw a splash of water in there, that's totally cool. But if you're just getting into peated malts, or if it's something that you're really curious about, this is a great one to start with. It won't sort of blow your socks off in terms of smokiness.
I already poured myself up. Here we go. Tasting time. Go for a check with the nose. Oh. Folks, if you could only smell this thing, the nose on this sucker. Oh, I knew I got dressed up for a reason. It smells like Christmas in a glass. So the peat is so soft. So gentle was the right word. Jamie said it was gentle. Oh, so nice. You do get the sweetness. You get the fruitiness. For the sweetness, I get more of almost like a chocolatey sweetness. Kind of reminds me of like the fruit and nut bar. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Fruit and nut. Kind of has that kind of sweetness for me. You get a little bit of like a flowery smell, but literally, maybe it's because of the time of year. It smells like Christmas to me, but the peat is just, put you to sleep. Okay, can't wait. Going in for a taste. Check out the palate. Cheers at home, folks. Cheers. That soft peat. You almost feel it on the mouthfeel. It's just, caressing the palate. Beautiful. Oh boy. There's a little bit of the fruitiness from the nose comes over. It's like almost becomes like a citrus spice for a second. Like it's a little bit of a citrus kick to it. And it just gets creamy and smoky and vanilla-y. One more sip. Check out the palate one last time. For sure, that peat is still there. It's just perfectly peated. I'm telling you, folks. But yeah, for me, there's a little bit of a citrus spice that kind of takes off right away, and then instantly it just gets creamy and smoky, and vanilla kicks in, and it's just like. Check out the finish. I don't want this to end. I'm gonna say that, I mean, I like a lot of peat. I like a little bit of peat. I'm gonna say that the week of the peat is, I'm gonna say that it's perfectly peated. And I know it's 48.3% ABV. It's not tasting strong to me at all. I do like stronger whiskeys, but the peat is so nice and delicate, or as Jamie said, it's gentle. It's so gentle that it's just like, right from the nose to the palate to the finish. I'm gonna say it's peat perfection, and it's like maybe a medium long finish, but it seems longer than it is because of that peat, and the creamy, smoky vanilla just kind of rides you right out from the palate, right through the finish. Beautiful, beautiful whiskey. I'm gonna finish this off, and I'm gonna enjoy. Cheers again at home, folks. Happy holidays. There you have it, folks. The Balvenie, the week of the peat, perfectly peated, with a little bit of a spicy citrus kick and a smoky, creamy vanilla finish. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. One of my top 3 whiskeys of the year. Woo! Beautiful. Special thanks to Jamie from the Balvenie for helping me out with this review. Check her out. She's on Instagram. I will put her handle below. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks to you folks at home for watching. If you have questions about the week of the peat, please leave them in the comment sections. If you like the video, like it, share it. It's Christmas. Come on. That's it, folks. I gotta go. Happy holidays. See you next time. 'Cause I'm the whiskey, 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 the whiskey hunter. I do have bells somewhere. Oh, they're at the bottom. They're at the bottom. All right.